Hello, everybody. Also, yeah, Sean, you have to install the Pi 64 version, and then the game will run. But you need the Pi 64 version. So if you don't have that, you're not going to be able to open it. Because it doesn't run on, like, the Nougat version or whatever. And I had Nougat before. How is everybody? What's up? Did I download it? I did. You can, do you have the BlueStacks installer, like, multi-instance manager is what it's called. If you have that, you can install it there. Now it's the same name as before. Wait, what do you mean? Huh? Hi, Nishiyu. Also, thank you, Plume. My hair's always been platinum, boss. What do you mean? Do you have BlueStacks multi-instance? I have it. You don't need it, but you either need to install BlueStacks Pi 64 from their website, or you need to do the multi-instance manager and just start an instance where you're on Pi 64, and it'll install all the missing components. That's what I did. But if you don't have that, then you should go install the 64, Pi 64. Yeah, that's what you need. I got you. BlueStacks is a pain. It can be. Hi, Krillitros. Guess you gotta figure that. You want me to just link it to you in chat? Hold on, I got you. I'm so nice. Do you see this? Help you set up PS2 BIOS? I don't know how to do that. Who? Pie. Don't we all like pie? I like pie. Pie good. There you go. Butter can help you. 1 core. I have it set to 1 core, yeah. You could obviously put it on more if you wanted to. Also, I feel like my blush is a little hardcore today, so I apologize in advance. But it makes me look not as pale, so I like it. Alright, let's get started on the game. Let's get into the game. Let's do it. Pie with a side of ice cream. I don't actually eat pie with ice cream normally. All right, let's get into this. I'm gonna just like loosen my headset a little bit, just a little bit. How was everybody's Monday? What did y'all do? I feel like no headset ever feels comfortable on my head anymore. I will say this, my bangs are getting too long. You're at work? Good luck at work. Hi, Pat Gamer. Pie with ice cream sounds pretty good. That just makes me want to watch, what's it called? Pushing Daisies. Because he owns a pie shop called The Pie Hole. And yeah, just makes pies all the time. You're just too big brain. It's actually more so that my head is, I think, too small. I feel like most of them I either have to have like really tight on my head or whatever. It just never fits. It's called The Pie Hole, yeah. I love that show. And it made my heart really happy. But really, I didn't want to take her there. I've never had dessert for breakfast either, Riku. Because boss would be waiting.
The men who attacked us at Golden Yokocho were waiting for us. That means they knew we were coming. Why would that be?
How did they know we were coming?
Well, who could have?
Someone who knew we were going to Marble.
That's right.
No, it couldn't be.
Boss.
Hi, Tenza. How are you? Wait, boss? Boss betrayed me?
Impossible.
No way. How are you doing, Tenza?
Iba, can you contact Pewter? I want to ask him something.
Understood.
This is terrifying, actually. I don't want that to happen.
Oh, Date. Do you need something?
You promise you're not sus? I don't know about that. Okay, let's see. Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm out drinking in Shinjuku. I was actually thinking of heading over to Golden Yokocho, but I heard something about a shootout, so the cops have it sealed off.
Oh no! It's a red herring. You're being set up by who? Who could possibly set you up right now? I would be kind of shocked if Boss ends up betraying us. You're alright just working? I hope you don't have too much left for work.
Maybe a shootout between gangs or something?
No, shootout
The world
between
has
me
become a dangerous place.
and other people.
Pewter, where's Boss right now?
Not sure. I don't think she's at Abyss anymore. Maybe she went home?
Pewter, I need to know something. Does a sync machine exist outside of Abyss?
If it does, I won't have to go to Abyss. I can just go there and sync with Iris. I thought Pewter might know, but...
There's
Your
only
evil
one
twin
sync
from a
machine in the
parallel
entire
world? You have an
and
evil
it's with
twin?
us at Abyss. For now, anyway.
For now.
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
Stolen?
Yes, it was being transported when it was attacked and then stolen by an armed group of men.
So we could potentially
Culprit
find
is
it?
on
Is
the
that
loose.
what this quest is
The
gonna
device
be?
was never recovered either.
Iba, were you aware of this?
No. This is new information. I was not even aware there was a prototype.
6 years? Everything is about 6 years ago.
So, neither
It's
you or
conveniently
Boss are
around
at
the
Abyss
time
right
that
now?
we, like, lost our memory.
No.
Good. I can take Iris there without a
Thanks,
problem.
Pewter. See you later.
Sure thing.
Alright. Why do I feel like we're doing illegal shit?
Date, where are we going?
Inside your dreams.
What?
I'm gonna sync with you. To determine if what you were telling me is true.
Okay.
And if it is true, I'll fulfill your wish.
My wish?
You don't remember? To become your bodyguard. Is that alright?
Wow, okay. So I'm gonna actually agree to be her bodyguard
Yes,
if
of
she's
course.
telling the truth. Nice. I feel like the music from this game would be really nice to listen to, like, while working and stuff. Just like Pewter said, Boss wasn't there. Iba knew exactly how to use the device. I followed her directions at the control console and prepared the machine quickly. It is why you're doing it now.
That's
I
it.
see.
This time, I will be remotely operating the sync.
Roger that.
Are you ready?
Honestly, Boss, I don't think she would
Yes.
be concerned with that.
The time limit is 6 minutes, as always.
I know.
She literally
Alright.
had us,
Let us begin.
had us dive into the mind of a 12-year-old at the start of this game, so I don't think she would be too concerned. I actually feel like she would not care. Whoa. Whoa! Gross, it's Minecraft!
What is this place?
I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. I don't think there are proper forms, boss.
Difficult to move like this.
This is awful. I hate this.
Why do you look
Hi,
like that?
Raina. How are you?
I went with a simpler look today. I figured this world couldn't handle my
Who
full
did this to
resolution.
Iba? The only way I would ever play Minecraft, I think, is if I could play as Iba now, but I still won't. You couldn't pay me to play that game. Absolutely not.
Guess that's fine then. You can quit if you want, you know.
Never! I will never give up!
You don't have to take it that far.
In any case...
No,
it
Kabi-sama,
seems that
no.
we finally arrived.
Is this world made of jelly cubes?
It's
This
disgusting.
is Shovel Forge.
Shovel forge. I don't see any shovels or forges.
You think you could get me? No, not even you. No, I refuse. I refuse to play Minecraft.
Iris said that she was focused on streaming this game lately.
What's that got to do with forges?
Forget about the forges and listen.
Cap? What, are you gonna play with me? Are you gonna play with me, Sean? What's wrong with Minecraft? You know what, Raina? I think some people really like Minecraft. I am, unfortunately, not one of those people. See, but Sean, here's the difference, right? Here's the difference. The difference is I tried playing Minecraft when I was in college. I never tried playing RuneScape ever in my life. Hello, Grace. But yeah. So I tried playing Minecraft and I just couldn't get into it. I am not a fan of the cubes. And I don't like the game style. It's just not my thing. I don't know if Terraria is the same. If it is, I probably won't like it. But it was just not my thing. Hi, Taro. How are you doing?
This Somnium is the world of Shovelforge.
I just don't like the graphics either, though, Raina. And I'm not normally a graphics person. Like, I don't care about graphics so much, but I hate that Minecraft is all cubes. Something about everything being a fucking cube just makes me so angry. And I don't know what it is. Like, there will be animals that are supposed to be circular shaped and they're just a cube and I don't know what it is. Hello, wait, how do I say your name? Sakatakenzu? Is that how I say it? I'm sorry. I'm trying. But yes, I do hate Minecraft. Don't you like the cube? What do you mean? No.
A sandbox game in which you make and move cubes to create structures on a map.
I'm not playing this
Sakata
game.
is fine. All right. Thank you. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. If I'm not, you can yell at me.
On the contrary, you already are.
Oh, come on. I don't want to play.
Accept the reality, Date. You have no choice.
Good evening, good morning, and hello! It's Tessa, also known as Aset, you bet!
I like how whatever idol name she chose, she just goes by Tessa, which is just a set backwards.
I'm gonna be playing Shovelforge today.
There are bees in Minecraft? Fuck that shit.
Iris's Let's Play has begun.
Fuck them bees.
Help me, Date, you have to help me.
I got stung by a bee once, and I've never been the same.
It's nice, they're coming. Find me, Date. Oh, a pickaxe. Lucky.
No, I'm never playing Minecraft. Not even Sean can get me to play Minecraft.
What was that all about?
It appears that this Somnium will not be easy like the other ones.
I didn't think the other ones were all that easy.
I don't absolutely hate bees. I just want to fight every single bee ever since I got stung by a bee.
Are you ready? Let us begin.
I was minding my business, and I got stung by a
Somnium
bee,
scan. Activate.
and it pissed me off. Wasps are Satan. Wasps are worth than bees. That sounds like a deep grudge for a single sting. It was. I was minding my business. I was minding my own beeswax, and it came up and just stung me on the leg, and it hurt. It hurt so bad. It was extremely painful. Everyone lied to me. Iris has been captured. Free her and support her.
This doesn't look like a pickaxe, but that's what Iris identified it as.
Wow, the music in here is cool, though. How long does the pain last? I think it depends on the person. I ended up getting like a red bump on the back of my leg, like a swollen red bump that lasted like a week. And I hated it.
This is a pretty avant-garde pickaxe.
I can't believe I'm playing
Perhaps designed
Minecraft.
with glow sticks in mind.
A silver gate. Let's dig it up.
Like this? This is actually kind of fun.
Easy there. We've still got a job to do.
That pickaxe was dropped by someone being attacked by knives. Be careful, Date. Knives might...
Did you get that?
I'll be the one being attacked.
Either way, all we have to do is listen
Can
to
I get
Iris
out
and
of
do
the
what she
Somnium
says.
now?
But which Iris? There appears to be two.
Hi,
both
Chihiro.
for
How are
now.
you? I want to get out of
I
here.
think we'll find something if we dig there. Let's
I'm a
check it out.
Minecraft streamer. No. Did I play any other games from the writer? I've been playing 999. Kebab!
Gungaga.
What? Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Great kebab. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Everybody who has gifted a sub, please be sure to say thank you. That's extremely generous. Thank you so much. Wow. Me? Gongaga. Is this because I'm a Minecraft streamer now? 3D.Heroes is the only Minecraft. Oh, that played like Zelda. That's different. But I started playing 999. I have not played anything else except for playing 999 on my Vita. And it's fun so far, but I haven't beaten it yet. How are you doing, Great Kebab?
It is a door, or perhaps a gate.
Everything looks like a block of tofu to me.
I agree,
This
Date.
must be where we use the pickaxe.
All right, just don't be too hasty.
All right, y'all ready?
A door or gate. It is closed.
I'm just gonna dig.
Okay, just like I always say, let's hit it.
Go, Iba!
All right, here I go.
Couldn't they have made her play like a different game?
I got a rare material. Ooh, I knew today would be special.
This
I
is
got a
kinda
rare
fun.
material.
Isn't
Woohoo!
it, Iba?
Date, no! Date, no! Date, no! Come back to the light! Date! The Zero Escape series is great. It's fun so far. It's a little intense, but yeah. Somebody should tell Iba you're never supposed to run with pickaxes.
Are we meant
We
to
can
do
now.
this the whole time? This is tight.
The gate's open. Let's go.
Roger.
All right. I like the sound it makes when she walks. Does it do that in actual Minecraft? I wish.
This is
Oh.
a new area.
And we cannot return to the previous one.
Where else can I dig?
We gotta find something to dig up.
Am I meant to dig everywhere?
Apparently. Could possibly mod it in. Gross. It's not in there by default. -1 out of 10. Wait, hold on.
That's a big stick of imitation crab.
It must be a vending machine.
How Date is acting about every single thing in this Minecraft graphics is probably how I would act looking at everything in Minecraft. Can I dig it? Hold on.
Happy digging.
Roger.
Smack it. Button mash.
I got a lot of materials that time. Good haul today. Be sure to like and subscribe and to retweet everyone.
Be sure to like, comment, and
Hey,
subscribe.
Iba,
Yes?
is this Golden Yokocho?
Indeed. It appears to be modified, but it probably is based on Golden Yokocho.
It looks like Among Us.
This is where
How?
we were attacked.
Look, Date!
Uh-oh. Are the shooters gonna come?
What is that?
What the fuck?
Uh-oh, an elite is coming. But it's okay.
A who?
I got the...
Project Bluebeam!
I accidentally skipped what she said. Plot. But it's okay. I got the feeling we can do it.
Nice is trying to kill me!
We've moved on to bigger and better things. We geese now.
You have to stop Nice!
But what are we supposed to do?
Dance!
Dance?
Use the most beautiful art form humanity has ever created! The power of dance!
Huh?
They may have money and power, but they'll never take our beating hearts! Dance is the only way to fight the Wadjet system in Nice!
What?
Using this this material, we can make a disco ball. Let's build the disco ball. And then it's dancing time.
What do you think, Iba?
Shovel Forge is not a dancing game, but
That's not what I'm talking about.
It's DDR now. Let's go.
Rise does not exist.
But
I'm
I don't think
excited.
Iris is trying to mislead me.
What you think does not change the facts. Now, we have to decide our next move.
For now, we need to find somewhere to craft the disco ball.
Monitor F?
Iris's live stream is showing on the monitor.
That's gonna cost me 30 seconds. I don't know if I want to do that.
It is blocked, but this must be the exit for gold.
Is there anything else in here, though? We have that. We have a crafting table. Where the fuck? Oh my god!
I found a crafting table.
Is this how Minecraft actually is?
Something the matter?
It seems you can create items other than disco balls.
But we need
Like
to make
what?
the disco ball now. That's what the viewers are expecting.
Okay. Make something else for 30 seconds. I'll make the disco ball.
Understood.
I don't even know what she would make.
Done.
That was anticlimactic.
That was very anticlimactic. Is that how
Okay,
crafting is
we
in
gotta dance
Minecraft
for real
too?
now. Give it your best dance moves,
Isn't the game
everybody.
boring enough? I mean, it's very loosely based on activities in Minecraft, but yeah. Damn, can't even make the crafting animation exciting. Okay, I'm gonna stop shitting on Minecraft now, I promise.
What should I do?
Dance, Date! Fight against knives with the power of dance!
Iba, dance. You have to dance.
Okay, if I must.
We have to dance, let's go. Everybody dance. Look at Iba go! Go, Iba, go!
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine.
Look at her go!
Journey through time.
This is so cute!
Cold frost on the pie. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your life. While the old father heads multiply, keep us blind. The marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design. But we know in our souls the one hope, the one truth.
Um.
We believe we can. We can make miracles.
Wow! Okay.
With the devil's time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings.
This is intense.
Set sail
Why is it the Eye of Sauron, but like
resist
neon?
take you. Never let the merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be made believe.
Is Iba a magical girl now? No, she didn't have a magical girl transformation. Also, I feel like this would not be Madoka Iba. It's not nearly as sad.
Yay!
We foiled Project Bluebeam! Amazing, Date! We can fight knives for sure! I'm not afraid of them as long as you're here.
Yeah, good.
Nice, because it was totally Date who did all those
Well,
things and not
I don't
Iba,
know,
Iris.
but we defeated that big guy. Oh, a rare drop. Awesome. Let's see how far we can get today. Let's go, everyone. Onward.
A real Guardians
Please
of the
defeat
Galaxy
Knives.
moment here.
I know
did
you
it.
can do it, Date.
All right, let's go, Iba.
Okay, we gotta pick up the new pickaxe
A
though.
hot head is not what we need in this situation.
Hello, Argent! How are you? What's going on? Or did I automatically pick it up? Wait, which gate do I go to? This one, right? Do I go to this gate or do I go to this gate? High fives with a pickaxe? Why'd you do that? I think it's this one, right? Or is this where we came from? I legit don't know. I'm wasting time.
It is
I'm
blocked,
doing good.
But this must be the exit for Golden Yokocho. Understood. I suppose we...
Seems like...
All right, so we can't dig there, so we gotta dig on the other side. But I'm doing well. I had a pretty chill
appears
day
to be
today.
another gate, but something is blocking it. I believe I can dig it up with a pickaxe.
And let's get digging.
Roger.
Oh, okay.
This appears...
All right, we're gonna dig
Do
now.
it.
Leave it to me.
Ah! When do we
dug
craft
it
the
up.
platinum pickaxe?
material.
I don't
Let's
know.
move on.
I have no idea. Never? Maybe one day? I don't know.
This is a spacious area.
Is that marble?
Those flowers are winter irises.
They're wilted.
Whoa, this place is huge.
That's kind of sad.
Maybe I can make something with the materials I have. Okay? Okay.
Another crafting table.
At least you don't have to do any more digging.
Hmm.
Date, do you see that shrine?
Yeah.
Fine.
That's humanity's last hope against Nice.
This is
Save us
getting a
from the
little
oppression of
dramatic.
Technology. Return
The
stone
oppression
monuments to the
of
pedestal the shrine.
technology. Okay, wow.
We should have all the materials we need to craft the stone monument. Please, Date, you're the only one who can save me. You're the only one who can save this world.
Only me?
Okay, that's a little
Date.
dramatic.
I'm the only one who can save her.
Thank you, Arjun. I appreciate it.
Hey, Date,
What?
is following Iris's plan really the best idea?
Reject technology. Return to monkey. Apparently.
I don't know, but I feel like we're getting closer to the truth.
Really?
Let's go with it a little longer.
I suppose we can. I will follow along for now.
Are we supposed to go with this? I don't know if we actually are. What can I investigate on the map? There's a lot of monitors. That's the gate. Crafting table is here. There's the pedestal. There's debris. Question mark, question mark, question mark. And then there's monitors everywhere.
Someone's there?
Who's this? Oh my god. I'm cutting that time, dude.
Excuse me, who are you? What the?
Is that a zombie?
What?
I kicked its ass!
That scared me. Why is there a monster in marble?
But I'm glad that people like my makeup today. That makes me happy.
Hey, don't
Because I did
say
it
that
hella
out loud.
fast.
Oh, please. Is that this man?
It's a man?
What? You know him?
Not exactly. He is a familiar face that has appeared in many unrelated people's dreams. He is an urban legend of sorts. If you are interested, I can tell you more later.
No, that's okay.
Okay, that is kind of interesting. That's scary.
You're a material?
Why is Aba... Iba. I said Aba. Why is Iba all 8-bit? Because we're in a Minecraft world. But apparently Iba doesn't need to run. Iba can just kill people. Alright, let's see. There's debris, like, up ahead. So maybe we should go check that.
We cannot move forward with the debris in the way. Something is clearly peculiar about this debris.
Minecraft, yes.
It's blocking the gate.
That's
but
a
it
little
seems to
intense,
have come
boss.
from nowhere.
It's unnatural for sure.
Does that mean Iris is blocking us on purpose?
Can she do that?
What if this is also part of Iris's imagination?
Okay. I don't really know if I have a choice to not craft the thing. Timers in video games stress you out.
There's a crafting
They
table
are a little
here, is there?
intense, yeah. Craft monument. Craft NA? What would happen if I craft NA? I'm kind of curious. But what if I fuck it up? What if I fuck it up and then I don't do the right thing to help Iris? You know, like what if, oh my God. I don't want to fuck it up. But what if it's wrong? Like what if we do the right thing by helping her out here? It's your game, do what you want. Worst case, it's wrong. And I have to do something else.
What is NA?
I see. You can take advantage of this glitch, Date.
But I don't know anything about guitars.
I said glitch, not Gretch.
I could do that?
This game is filled with bugs and programming errors.
We're gonna take advantage of a
We can
glitch.
take
Let's
advantage of that to
go.
reveal things not supposed to be seen.
I see. Let's try it.
All right.
Understood.
This is how we win. That
What?
guy is so
It's
spooky.
the this man material. We can use you?
Is it a glitched skill?
Oh, I
Why do we
see.
keep crafting a face? We crafted one face.
How about that? Anything change?
The numbers have changed.
What, is it August 32nd?
Huh?
No, the pickaxe is level 255.
That's pretty extreme.
But with this glitched item, we may be able to destroy something we were not supposed to be able to. Something in the game
Pog!
world. Or rather, something Iris doesn't want us to destroy.
All right, let's go. Let's go destroy that debris. Or maybe not. I can't interact with the debris anymore. I think if Minecraft had this, it would be cool, but it doesn't.
This is a strange wall.
We're gonna dig the wall.
I see. I just need to use the pickaxe.
You're right. Do it.
Leave it to me.
Level 255 pickaxe, let's go. I'm spamming this button! I don't know if it worked, but I hope so.
The wall disappeared.
The iris has bloomed?
Oh, cool.
No, this is no miracle. Merely the result of the game's programming changing the iris from wilted to bloom.
That can't be.
Dante, what are you doing? What about the monument? What about fighting Knives?
Tell her that we have the strongest pickaxe. We don't need that.
Nice. I was like, I don't need that. I glitched and I got the most insane pickaxe in the world. Thanks you, Ilk the man. Thank you very much. I hope I said that right. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate
Let's
it.
continue.
Wait! Dante! No! Don't abandon me!
I kind of feel bad for abandoning her right now. But it must be done. I have the big Goron sword.
What's with this screen? Is it loading? Well, if you need to use the bathroom, now's the time.
Hello, how are you doing? All right, let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, it looks a little, not Minecrafty anymore.
This is-
Golden Yokocho. Not the world of Shovel Forge.
I am also just vibing. My day was
This might be
good.
Iris's real Somnium.
There's nothing here. We have no choice but to move forward.
Well, we're no longer in Shovel Forge. But there's nothing really for me to investigate, like at all. But yeah, my day was nice. Thank you for asking. I had work, then I went to the doctor. Now I'm just chilling. It's a lot of gold.
Is this the exit? Let's go in.
I wonder what the other route does. Like, if you make the monument, do you, like, fail her somnium? Because it seems like you can fail the somniums in a way.
Hey, look.
Whoa.
What? A pyramid?
So, what the fuck is this game? This game is called AI the Somnium Files. It's a mystery visual novel. We're trying to solve a murder. Essentially. But right now, we're stuck in somebody's Minecraft dream world.
Help me!
That's why we look like we're
please!
playing Minecraft.
Iris!
Let's help Iris. Let's help her by freeing her from her world of delusion. Reveal the truth hiding inside her imagination, Date.
No, boss, that sounds terrible. Can I destroy the pyramid? There's only like 3 things. Pyramid, mirror door, and monitor A.
It's a pyramid. Got it. It didn't work.
So it's not
It was taxed to its limit.
Okay, that did not work.
It's a pyramid.
I don't think I should risk that.
A mirror door. But I'm
The
not
pickaxe is
reflected in it.
255. It didn't break it. Murder mystery novel reminds you of Danganronpa. It's kind of similar, but it seems like the case for this game expands the whole game rather than having individual chapters with individual trials, which I think is pretty cool, personally. If you like Danganronpa, I think you would like this game a lot because the humor is really good in this game. I personally think parts of it are better written than Danganronpa, but it has similar humor. There's gonna be a sequel, Argent. A sequel is coming out in spring 2022. But if you like this type of game, the writer actually wrote, I think, 3 other games called the Zero Escape series, which are also on Steam. So that's also something if you like the style of this game. Those games exist too. Yeah, so the writer did Zero Escape, and now they're doing AI. Hi, Joey, how are you? When did they add me to Minecraft? They didn't. They would never. My week's been going well, though. How about you? How are you doing? Destroy? I think we would need to lower this.
Well said, Date.
No, you can't. That mirror amplifies the power of dance.
Then I will do it.
Oh,
Stop,
God.
Please. Please.
Ah!
Oh, my God. I haven't played all of Zero Escape, but I can say I like 999 so far. Oh, no.
Is this Iris when she was a child?
Iris, this is all in your head. You're imagining it. It's not real.
No, you're wrong, Date.
Iba,
What?
let's end this.
Yeah.
How are we gonna end it? Defeated Nyes? I mean, I only have like 50 seconds. Do I just go talk to her? Iris's core.
Me.
Oh my God, just enjoying your playthrough of Tales of Arise? Oh, enjoy Tales. I've heard Arise is really good, so I hope you're enjoying it a lot. One day I'll play that game, but I think I'm gonna play an older Tales game first before I dive into that. Break the Star, I don't know if we can. Oh my God, 999 seconds?
Iba, that thing there. Destroy it.
You can't play it till winter? One day.
Stop.
One day we'll all be able to play it.
Understood.
Please. Stop.
I kind of feel bad doing this. I picked it anyway.
Stop.
I don't think she's gonna die, no. Hi, Duo! Thank you for popping by. I hope you're well, too. I appreciate it. I always appreciate you popping by to say hi. I hope you're well. Gotta live with my decisions. I will. I think I made the right call, though. I think I did. Also, Arjun, thank you for doing the shout out. Appreciate that, too. Her sweater's cute. It has a little cat on it. This is young Iris, though. Okay, so there were two paths. It's either I believe Iris or I didn't believe Iris. And we did the we didn't believe Iris. I see where, like, the path breaks at the end. Yeah, so the way that this type of game works, along with the Zero Escape series, is there's different routes, so there's different outcomes at the end of the game. And then once you beat the game, you can go back and change your choices so that you can see, like, what the other outcomes are without having to do, like, several playthroughs. It'll let you go back to parts of the game where you make decisions that affect the outcome. So I think that's really cool. For both the Zero Escape series and AI that they do that. I also like it in comparison to Danganronpa, because with Danganronpa, you only have the one outcomes, right? But with this game, you could have many different outcomes, and I think that's really cool. They are, Kabi-sama, they are.
Okay, I think I got it.
Also, the
So
music
it's
is
like this.
A1.
Date and Tessa were attacked at Golden Yokocho by a group of unknown gunmen?
Yes.
No, not unknown. They were hired by Nyes Laws, also known as Nyes. I found out Nyes' secret, and now they want me dead.
So we don't
Date,
believe that, do we?
Is this for real?
It's true that we were shot at by armed gunmen.
So we don't believe that Nyes
The
exists.
nice part.
The sync earlier, it didn't prove Iris's story. It only made me more skeptical. Iris is lying, maybe even unknowingly. She believes that she's being targeted by Nyes. She sincerely does. But
Date, you don't believe me?
gunmen that kind of suck at their jobs, they were very easily distracted. But yes, we are free from Minecraft. We did it, everybody. We made it out. They were clearly not as well trained, no.
Iris, let me be honest. I think you're letting your imagination get the better of you.
She could be.
It's not my imagination. Why don't you believe me? Date, you're just being stubborn.
But there was nothing in her sync that really made it seem true.
You're just a cynical old man who doesn't believe in anything.
Then you have to give me proof. If you can't show me proof, I can't believe you.
He has a point. He is a detective, too, so that makes sense. We shatter Iris's delusion and reveal the truth.
Iris,
We kind of
seriously, you're imagining
did.
things.
Fine then. I was stupid to think I could trust you, Date.
Okay, now I feel actually really bad.
Bye.
She hates me now. No, wait. I'm sorry. Iris stood up and walked away. I want to believe, but there was nothing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We just lost the game. No, we didn't. We're going to win. Oda's going to be pissed at me because I hurt her feelings, dude. I'm so sorry. Hi, Zeri. How are you?
Date, you don't believe Tessa, right?
Right.
You don't believe Nyes Laws exists?
I don't know.
No, I don't.
Then why was she almost kidnapped?
I don't know. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop saying what I feel because the characters end up saying it anyway, and there's no point. Sleepy, good morning. I hope you have a good breakfast, and I hope work is not too busy. We're gonna win, and we're all gonna leave this place alive. Oh shit, Iris died. Time for a trial. No! Is that one of those times you're supposed to take somebody's word on something? It seems like it, otherwise she gets really upset. But I feel like because there was no proof, like, were we just supposed to believe her blindly? That doesn't feel right either.
But it might have something to do with Renju.
No, but see, boss, I've also said the same thing that Aiba says before Aiba says it. I've actually done that with Aiba more often than Date. So.
He was looking for Iris.
In any case, we don't know who's behind it, but we know she's in danger. Which is why I came here.
What if it's just the politician ordering hitmen
I
on
need you to
her?
hide Iris.
But really shitty hitmen.
I need to go somewhere.
To Hitomi's residence.
Yeah, I need to talk to her immediately.
Is there a problem?
Well, yeah. If you make her mad, you make me mad.
Oda, think for yourself. You can have the capability of thinking for yourself. Like a baka. Eren Yeager. Welcome in, Bolt. How are you?
Well, I guess you'll have to be mad then. She had to hear the truth. The cold, hard truth.
Hi, Tenchi. How are you? Welcome. What's poppin'? Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. My day is good. I went to the doctor. I worked. Doctor went well. Work was fine. So things are good. How are you doing? Shipping bot says Elise X Iba is 55%. Well, me and Date aren't meant to be. Elise X Boss is 85%. I do like Boss, but not in that way. You kind of don't mind if we make Oda mad? Well, that's because Oda kind of sucks. Oda's a jerk.
Even if that's true, you could have worded it nicer.
How was I supposed to word it nicer? Oh, I was wondering, because I could have sworn I saw the other account. But I see. Okay. That's totally fine. For a second, I thought I imagined the other one and was like, maybe I just dreamed that in my head, but now it makes sense. I understand. Elise X Oda is 94%. I deny. Oh, thank you, Tenchi.
You could have handled this better, Date.
You just woke up. Good morning, Bolt. Stream is good. Thank you for asking.
I think so as well. You are as clumsy as ever.
Hi, Crystal. Welcome in. It's okay. There's no such thing as being late. People are welcome at any
She
time.
kind of made her own. She's probably there.
She certainly made herself at home. Has Iris been back there before?
Yeah, Tessa's been here a few times.
I think Oda just likes Tessa way too much.
Hide Iris?
Aw, I'm sorry, Tenchi. Time to build up the visitation account. I honestly don't have that many emotes. I won't lie. On like my main like Twitch, which I only have one actually. Shouldn't say main, I only have one, but regardless, I don't have as many as I would like.
Why here?
There's too many cute emotes out there.
The organization that I'm in may have a traitor, so I can't take her to HQ.
You have a handful? That's okay. Why are we telling Oda about the traitor?
That, of course, means that I can't take her to my house either. So I thought this diner would be a good place. Her enemies wouldn't look for her here.
Why would we just tell this random person?
If she's here with you guys, I know that she's safe.
Okay.
Wait, you guys?
Yeah, I'm expecting one more. Any minute now.
Who's coming? That's okay, Crystal. I hope you're enjoying it. This game is really good. It's very funny.
Mizuki?
Mizuki! Hi, Bernadetta. How are you? Welcome.
Don't worry, I understand everything. I'll protect Iris.
Okay, Mizuki is wholesome.
Anyway,
And I kind of want her jacket.
if they do manage to find her here, having Mizuki around should help, right?
Right. I know how strong she is.
Good luck, you two.
Mizuki will protect
Thanks,
Iris for
Dante.
beating the shit out of them. She actually would, though. She's really strong. She was bench pressing, like, an immense amount of weight. I don't even remember the exact amount, but she was lifting a very heavy amount of weights, and I don't think Oda could protect Iris at all. You're doing great. Glad to hear. What do y'all have planned for the week? What's everybody playing? Oh,
That's
Hitomi.
I'm sorry for coming so late. I need to talk to you about Iris.
What is it?
I steeled myself and
Iris
continued.
said something to me that was very concerning. She said she's being targeted by an organization called Nizatlaws and that she needs help.
Fortnite right now? I've only played Fortnite once for about 3 minutes. And never again. But I hope you're having a good time. Just was not the game for me. Got your setup working? What did you miss? You haven't missed too much. We completed Iris's Somnium, and we don't believe that she's actually being targeted by an organization. I decided not to tell her about the shooting at Golden Yokocho. I didn't want her to worry. After a while, Hitomi spoke.
I didn't intend to hide it from you.
Thank God her game was Minecraft. Well, I think Minecraft worked the best for this style of gameplay that AI has. I don't think any other one would have worked as well. For swearing at TikToks, you just gotta sit further back so that the bus driver can't hear you swearing at TikToks. Gotta stay out of the ear range. I don't know, I swear way too much. You were? Oh, never mind then, I don't know.
I just never found the right time.
The bus driver has good ears. How'd they hear?
Huh?
She's sick.
She's
Iris
sick?
has a malignant brain tumor.
What? What? What?
A brain tumor.
It makes her say strange things sometimes.
Oh my god. Poor Iris.
I see. Her delirium could be a result of a brain tumor.
But that's
it
so
can also cause
sad.
hallucinations and violent thoughts. It makes sense. Everything Iris said was likely a result of her condition.
I don't know if it's why she's eccentric. It's more so why she has, like, this delusion. And why she's so dead set in the delusion. I do feel bad about giving her shit, too. And I know that sometimes brain tumors can affect, impulsivity. Like, sometimes you don't have... Depending on where the brain tumor is located, I know that, like, sometimes it can prevent you from... like, thinking through your actions. Like, you won't necessarily hesitate. You'll be extremely impulsive and do very reckless things. So it would explain why she was more willing to blackmail us. She might not have, like, completely thought it through. Okay, Crystal, enjoy your food. The words malignant brain tumor circled my mind. Wow. That's sad, though. How long has she been sick
we found
for?
out in January. She suddenly collapsed at school.
But that also explains why she faints so
She
much.
went to the hospital and they examined her.
You will like Iris. So here's the thing. I feel really bad for her. I don't know if I like her as much as I like Boss, Mizuki, and Date. And Aiba. Obviously, I like Aiba. But I do feel bad for her. Makes me feel for her. No worries, Plume. Enjoy whatever you gotta do.
They found a tumor.
It is sad, though.
According to the doctor, surgery wouldn't help.
You mean?
Grade 4. Terminal.
Yikes.
She has a year to live. At most. That's what the doctor told me. And if they were right, then...
Okay, that's really painful. I don't hate Iris as much as I, like, did at the beginning. Like, I hated her a lot. Actually, I don't know if I actually hated her. It was more so that I just disliked her actions. But, because, Boss, it can be like that with brain tumors and brain cancer and stuff. It can be like that. And she's not actually running around and acting like nothing's wrong. Like, she felt faint. Like, she fell over at one point. Like, she wasn't feeling well at one point, I think. So there's been like moments in the game where she's like shown that she's not fully well, but we just didn't know what it was. Yeah, exactly. What Arjun said. It doesn't necessarily mean you're bedridden and can't move. Like, some people are fine. It also depends on, like, if you actually go get treatment and how the treatment affects you versus, like, if you don't get treatment and how that affects you, etc., which it doesn't really sound like she's getting treatment, but I'm not sure. Yeah, she's had very minor stuff. But we also haven't really seen her throughout, like, the whole year or anything like that. We've only seen her in this brief moment in time in her life and in ours, so.
She only has a few months left.
That's really
because sometime
sad.
real soon, I'm going to die.
I thought she was saying this just to be a shit, but she was honestly being honest. Okay, maybe I like her a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Just a little. But I feel bad for her.
It's a brain tumor.
She did grow on me. I'm glad that the characters in this game have complexity, though. That, like, it reinforces that people are not, like, 100% bad or 100% good. Like, there's good and bad in all people, you know? There are some people who truly do suck, though. But, like, it is what it is.
It can cause a number of side effects. Nausea and dizziness.
Aww. Is there even a way to prevent this, though, in the game? Because she
Sometimes her
has
hands
that
and
at the
legs go numb.
start. Oh. This is so
Sometimes she can't control her body
sad.
temperature.
I think it was always supposed to be the story.
No. But I am kind of warm.
There's been like subtle hints
That
throughout
was
this
all
whole
caused by her
thing.
brain tumor?
It's been shown throughout the whole story.
Ordinary treatments won't work, but there is one way to save her life.
Which is?
Hmm?
Date.
Who would interrupt me at this time?
Why now? Sorry, could you excuse me?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room to answer Mizuki's call.
Date, I'm sorry.
What? What happened?
Iris, she's gone. She disappeared. I only took my eyes off her for a second.
No!
What?
Where's she
Where
gonna
did she go?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling. But she left a note on the table. Oh, just sent you a picture. Did you get it?
I have it now. Opening.
I'm going with the person I trust most. Please don't worry about me, Iris.
Iris?
I have
Mizuki,
tried calling Iris
please.
with a different line.
To be fair, Mizuki's 12. Maybe we should have, been smarter and not have left Iris with, a 12-year-old. Because Mizuki's 12.
I cannot connect. It is probable that she turned her phone off.
Damn.
Damn that technology.
Mizuki, let's split up and find her.
She only looked away for a second. Let's be real. It was probably like 5 minutes.
Let Ota know too.
Got it.
All right.
Did something happen?
She was eavesdropping. No point hiding it. I told her that Iris was missing.
What?
He told me went quiet. She didn't ask why she disappeared. I'm sure she thinks it's the tumor. She thinks that Iris's illness is making her go insane.
Iris said that she was going with somebody. With the person she trusts most.
We were expecting to protect Iris, not imprison her, but we were trying to
Any idea who
protect
that might
her.
be?
Because there were the gunmen who came after her and tried to, kidnap her.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for her.
I'll go too.
No, please, stay here. She might come home.
But
It's all right. I'll find her. Trust me.
Okay. So we're gonna go look for her. I didn't get to finish talking to Hitomi, though. I wonder if I should have done the other prompts first. Maybe I made a mistake. Oh well. we continue on.
Date, the person in Iris's letter, the one she trusts most. Who do you think that is?
Who does Iris trust the most? Well, obviously not her mom. Because if she trusted her mom, she would be with her mom. She no longer trusts me anymore. She made that very clear, so I don't think that would be the right answer. Renju, though? She doesn't know who Uncle is. Did she maybe go to, like, try to look for Uncle? She's clearly not with us. Well, yeah. But she's obviously not with the person she trusts the most right away. She went to go find them. Psych Taxi? I wish Tesla, but no, it is not Psych Taxi. This is me trying to figure out the answer. What if Uncle is 89 and that's why he escaped prison? Possible. I don't know if Renju would be who she would trust most because she didn't even know Renju liked her that much until Mizuki said something. I would have said it's Mizuki, but she literally just left Mizuki. I'm gonna put Uncle.
I see. The man Hitomi was dating 6 years ago.
He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father.
She did really like him.
But Iris said that she was looking for him. What are the odds she found him just now? I don't think that's possible.
Well, didn't believe me. Well, then I guess I'll put Renju. I don't think it would be Hitomi. Because we just left Hitomi.
I think so too. Remember what Iris said?
No.
I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Oh. I mean, she did say that.
According to the mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
He was looking for Iris.
So maybe they
I
found
think
one
Renju
another?
called Iris.
And Iris went looking for him.
Exactly.
Then what can I do? We've been looking for Renju. Everyone at HQ is looking for him too. Not to
We gotta
mention
find
he's on
him.
the run with number 89. And even with all of that, we haven't found him.
I liked how sassy number
We don't
89
even have any
was.
leads.
If we
I don't
only
know
had some
Renju
clues to
enough.
work with.
Then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Are you giving up? Iris might be with number 89 at this very moment.
So
We need
what?
to find her immediately.
What if number 89's a nice dude? What if number 89 is like Maki, the ultimate assassin, and is a nice person, and is a good person? What if we're judging a book by its cover? Have we met Renju yet? We saw the one scene in the bar where he confessed
thanks, Date.
to being the lookout when old people got murdered so that the Yakuza could get land.
Where would Renju go?
So we've talked to him a little bit. He kind of did some fucked up shit. You don't think he's a good guy? Yeah, but what if he was escaping because he was wrongfully sentenced? I don't think he would be at... Then he should hire a lawyer. What if he doesn't have a lot of money and can't afford a good lawyer? There are a lot of ways that I could respond to that, boss. I don't think he'd be at his house, would he? Yeah, but boss, do you realize that the number of people who get off for, like, large criminal crimes are people who have money because they can afford really good representation? And it's not that they get a lawyer who's given to them by the state? Oops, I accidentally
Renju's
clicked his
house
house.
is currently occupied by officers
Get
from
off
HQ.
implies he's not innocent. That's true. But, I mean, regardless, even if you are innocent and you're not, like, you're not guilty, if you don't have good representation, if your lawyer doesn't ask the right question or present the right information, doesn't have a good opening or closing statement, isn't persuasive enough, you could lose, even if a lot of it is circumstantial. And it could be easily proven if just presented in the right way. So saying that isn't necessarily enough.
If he went back there, we would have been contacted.
I'm just saying. I don't know if number 89 is innocent. I don't know if he's guilty, but neither do you. We don't know anything about him, you know? We don't even know his name. We call him number 89 because that's his inmate number. I'm gonna put Lemniscate.
I got a call from Mizuki. She went to Lemniscate, but no.
I am doing well. Thanks, Chihiro. You can say he's guilty with 89% probability. What's your proof? What's your evidence? Do you have any evidence to back that up, your 89% probability? That's why he's 89? I don't believe you. Maybe he went to Sunfish Pocket? I'm gonna put the cold storage warehouse.
The cold storage warehouse. Maybe he's there.
But yeah, I've been doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. I don't know. I have two parents who work like in the judicial system. So.
There is no one here.
Damn.
How have you been doing, Chihiro?
Let's go, Iba.
Wait.
What's wrong?
Are people
Is there
hiding
someone
here?
here?
No living organisms detected.
Then
No living organisms detected.
A dead organism?
you mean
Let's search the area. We might be able to find something.
A dead organism? A dead body? God damn it. A cardboard box on the shelf. Nothing wrong there. Well, I mean, we know now that Iris was on her way out regardless, so maybe. But that seems odd. Where did we find her last time? We found her on this table.
On Sunday night, you saw Iris's body here?
Yes.
her dead body was right here on the workbench?
This is where I found her corpse. There's nothing there now. It was literally right in front of us underneath the sheet. A forklift. Nothing unnatural about it. Shelves, nothing unusual. We checked this box this time, which was the last thing last time that I didn't find. The ice cutting machine. Nothing in there. What about the switchboard? There's nothing strange. What about the overhead crane? Nothing strange. Uh-oh.
No. This can't be.
A bit of a delayed comment. Iris may be pretty wacky and somewhat I can understand, Kabi-sama, yeah. I can agree with that. That's it for Iris.
Iris.
Iris. Damn, Date really tried to protect her and failed both times. The case remains unsolved. Would I like to save? How many times has she died now? Twice. Elise unmoved? Well, I don't know. I like Iris and I understand her character better, but like I didn't really have enough time to form a connection with her in the way that I think Date did. So, I don't know. I'm not as emotionally tied to it. I'm saving it there. I'm a little concerned. There are still mysteries left unsolved. That was like an ending of the game. On finishing the first branch. That was a branch of the game that I just finished. She just dies. That's so sad. There are still mysteries, the real culprit, the story's branching, and so use the floor chart to jump. Yep, okay. So now we can try. Well, there's actually more stuff. This is locked. To proceed, you must play through more of the story. So, like, this is what I was talking about, Argent, where it's like you can look at this flow chart and see where we ended up. But that's weird. Like, it unlocks other stuff over here. That's quite a route for someone's first playthrough. I'm sorry. Am I not supposed to go there on my first playthrough? That was really sad. Sean, what you laughing at, huh? Don't you like my first route? I'm sorry, Iris. I didn't mean to kill you. My bad, dude. I didn't realize she would die, though. I'm sorry, girl. I feel kind of mean now. This is cool. What killed her? We don't know. I think we don't get to solve that. It just said the case remains unsolved. I don't want to do that again. I don't think that branches off to anything. Not the one you were hoping for, but it was not bad. I wonder which one you were hoping for. I kind of wish instead of glowing lines, they'd used a pin board and newspaper cutouts, kind of like Crazy Man Detective. Well, but if you look at the bulletin board, it looks like it's going to expand pretty far. I think I want to go back here and do this sync. And see if we can find out more from Mizuki. Here to do what I do best and support from the shadows. Aw, thank you, Holland. Hope you have a great day. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're very sweet. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see what we can find out here. We wasted a lot of time here before, so...
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning?
Unnecessary.
Okay.
Look around.
This is the new feature of...
Okay, we don't have to read this.
You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this...
I can actually go back to this part. Yes, I can. But I don't need all of the, I don't need all of the instructions. It was giving me the tutorial, which I don't need anymore. You've determined that Broly OP. How is Broly OP? Why he OP? Terminator reference, isn't it? Somebody last time said it's also a Ghost in the Shell reference, too. Okay. We're gonna try this differently now. Mizuki is mute by healing her heart,
to reach
yada
Mizuki,
yada.
something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
It is tanky and does insane damage. I see. Hi, Wolfie. How are you?
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
Super excited for tomorrow. Oh, because of Hollow Knight? Is that why you're excited? Man, those horses are graphic. They're a little scary, yeah.
See. It must be connected to the ice pick.
So are you saying, Sean, that you need a Broly? Is that what you saying?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
All right, let's... No, I don't want to view the Somnium tutorial. I want this Aiba gift so bad in the Discord. Look at how cute it is just hopping.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko.
All right, so we're going to pull that out.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
Okay, so this is really cool. They got tons and I can't get that. All right, never mind.
Something happened over there.
Rip Sean. Yes, I'm nervous. I'm actually a little scared for Hollow Knight, I won't lie. Oh, okay. I mean, that's really cool, Kabi-sama. I might have liked her more.
Rod.
It is for the DBZ Gacha game boss,
It
yeah.
looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must...
Okay, so we gotta remove the birdcage. Didn't we Panda pieces. That's different. Was that what I did last time?
The panda is in awful shape.
Put back together or kick away. Kind of want to try to put it back together.
Leave it to me. I am
That is
quite
really
skilled
cool,
at
though,
this.
Kabi-sama. It might have had more of an effect. But I think, honestly, I think I would have been more attached to Iris
at
had I
least
not
I
had that
thought I
route
was.
first. I'm actually thinking about it now. If the other routes allow you to get to know her more before seeing that route, maybe I would have actually been more
Your
attached.
overconfidence is your weakness.
All right.
The panda is in awful shape.
What if I kick it?
Did the merry-go-round move as well?
Is there a connection there?
The panda is in awful...
Well, I can't do anything else with it. So maybe I do have to go
The
here?
control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
I will have to see how this branch develops.
What is your plan once...
It is a control room.
I do not think...
That's weird, though. I didn't expect the panda to look different, but I guess that they don't want you to know exactly what to do when you replay. So.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
Oh, the
I do not
choice.
see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
Okay, we chose the
I
balloons
see
last
2
time.
bird cages.
Looks
So
like
we're
there's
not
something
gonna choose
inside
it.
them. Take a look.
Bye.
A bird
Agent
cage.
Date, you've got 5 minutes.
There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Why is lifting it so expensive? Don't worry,
All
I
right,
got a timey.
Leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Okay, we did it.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
All right, let's look at the
There are
torn paper.
pieces of paper.
Put together. It looks like we're supposed to piece them together, not roll them up and toss. But I'm really tempted to roll it up and toss it because I want to see the funny animation. Is that bad? Is that bad that I want to roll it up and toss it? Maybe I shouldn't though. Maybe I need to not, you know, do it. I don't think I should. I think I should piece it together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
I don't want to fuck it up again and ruin.
Done.
Oh, that's
But-
cute. It's her on the panda. Wholesome memory. That's actually so cute. She's remembering her with her mom and her dad.
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo, but whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the bird
Mizuki
cage.
must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
All right.
Just treat it
fine.
like
We'll have to
Frogger.
stop the spinning.
How long has Mizuki been living with Date? For some time now, I think. I don't remember the exact time frame though. How did we do this again? Was it the panda ride?
The panda head is spinning.
Hi, Tisk. Hi, May. How are you both? Welcome in. What are you two up to today? Let's see. Thank you for shouting out, May. It is creepy. I'm just gonna stop it. What if I just stop it from spinning?
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
The speaker? I didn't even use the speaker. You had a nice nap. I'm glad. That's good. Are you feeling refreshed?
These were also linked.
Zeri! Thank you for gifting a sub to May. I really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, thank you. Now we're in combat mode. May, I hope you enjoy the emotes. Thank you, Zeri. Da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. But yeah, May, I hope you're well too. Tisk, how was your day,
That's
man?
right.
All right, let's see. Is she doing okay? Well, she looks
Mizuki.
a little better than before.
Let's go to her.
Got it.
All right, let's see. Wow, I did this in record time. Listen, Pewter, I'm the best now.
It's Mizuki.
Slap her? Wait, but I don't know what answer to pick. I want to make her laugh. That woke you up and very sleepy. Good morning, then. I always take like a few minutes to wake up. I really need my coffee. When I wake up, I truly need my coffee. That option's there for her mother. Damn, boss, that's kind of fucked up. That's a little fucked up. I kind of want to make her laugh. I feel like, or do I want to hug her? Hug her or make her laugh? I don't think smiling at her would do anything. Truly, I don't think that would do anything. Just sat in bed playing Yu-Gi-Oh for an hour. Hugging her worked for Hitomi. We can make it 30 seconds, or let's do the 30-second one because it's 50 seconds anyway, and I've got the time. Try it, Tisk. Give it a go. It's worth a shot. Aww.
Mizuki.
That's so sad. I love Mizuki's character. Oh, who the hell are you? Hi, Dave. Welcome in. Gonna wait a few days because hair's been through hell. I think that's fair. I think that is completely valid. A sussy baka. Good lord. It is a Shadow Man, but we learned more information and we unlocked a new branch. So now we're gonna actually investigate the murder and have information to go off of. And we don't have to worry about Iris potentially being dead. And that is the glory. The glory of it all. I like Mizuki way too much. She's so cute. You want a class trial? I don't think we're gonna have class trials in this game. But on the bright side, we'll have hopefully a real trial at the end. I don't know. Or we'll figure out who did it, and that'll be that. I'm sorry, Tisk. We will have class trials again in December, though. I got you there. Who here is getting Danganronpa Decadence? Raise your hand. Me. Okay, wait, she's gonna talk?
You okay?
Date.
No, she
Looks like
spoke,
she can talk again.
and she hugged him. That was so cute. I am doing well, May. I hope everyone in chat is doing well too. More class trials. Yes, we will have more class trials. Hi, Maria. How are you? Welcome. After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Oda, and about Shoko. I know that after Oda ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide.
I'm fine now, but I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Maria. What have you been up to?
Ramen. You said you'd take me.
I want ramen so bad.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki.
Okay,
let's
okay, chat. Let's all go get ramen together. Ramen meetup. Let's go. You take care too, Zeri. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you so much. About that figure I saw, let me ask her how she's doing. That feels right.
I
Make
told
sure she's
you
okay.
I'm fine. So annoying.
Okay, you know what,
Annoyed you
Mizuki?
already, huh?
It's just because I care.
The pressure is annoying.
What
I'm
pressure?
sorry.
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
Wow.
I see she is back to her usual self.
Mizuki is a smart ass, and we
Her
love that for
attitude is
her.
within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Oh my god. We need Jang-Shikan. Jang-Shikan. We could do that one day. You don't have ramen, but you can get fried noodles. Noodles are good no matter what, but I really want spicy ramen.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
What
That's
the fuck?
not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
Who sent it?
I don't think she is going to answer.
Is it her dad? Isn't it probably her dad who sent it? Maybe? I don't know.
When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk.
When she is in a mood.
That's the kind of girl she is.
We all gotta get spicy
Sometimes
ramen.
I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Well, there you go, boss. 4
I
years.
know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
I kind of wish you could order ramen. Like, you know how you can order other types of foods, but it just, I don't know what it is. I need like the whole experience of going to the ramen place and eating the ramen at the place. For some reason, it just tastes better than if you order it.
Say Mizuki.
I
Who was
can't
that
order
figure
the
I
full
saw?
experience. Cared for her since she was 8, a long time. You eat ramen at the Walmart? No. I eat it at restaurants.
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
We did see a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
But she did see somebody.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
There's like a ton of places here in California that I still need to try out myself. But they're all like, I've heard really good things.
I did.
Tisk, you gotta do it. You gotta go try it.
I saw someone.
Who likes spicy food, actually? I need to know. How many people here like spice? Because I know I like spicy food, but who else does?
In the corner, past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I
If she
don't know.
remembered who, wouldn't she like
It was
have
dark and
pictured them
raining.
physically and we would have seen them?
They
Oh.
looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Okay. You hate super spicy food? You can't taste the food with that much heat? I like spicy food a lot, but I think on the realm of like what is super spicy and what is just normal spice, it's kind of hard because everybody's spice tolerance is different, you know? But I love spicy food. Your mom thinks pepper is spicy? Damn. I don't like it to be overwhelmingly spicy. Like, I still want to be able to taste the rest of the ingredients in the food, but I think spicy food is delicious. That's why, like, even though I like the 2-time spicy ramen. I don't like eating it all the time because it can kind of like burn your mouth to a degree. She's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It will take a while for her to get back to normal. She already kind of had fucked up parents and everything. This poor girl's been through enough. Boss, you sound like my grandpa, but he does that with salt. Also, Sean, are we gonna eat spicy food when I come visit? Let's go. I want to eat all the spicy food. How does Iba appear in Somnium? I don't need to ask some of these questions, but I think I'm gonna have to advance the story.
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious.
Yay! Spicy food, spicy food. I'm excited. My dad always did that with salt. Yuck. Some people really like it.
Dreams
It is
can
what it
only
is.
be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for.
Yeah, I do. I'll go. For
Mizuki's
sure.
Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date?
I did.
That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Okay. Sounds like a date. It is a date.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync.
Did he explain this the same
sinker
way
dives into the subject's mind
when we
and
encountered him the first time?
experiences
Maybe
their
not.
subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience.
Okay. Good to know. Who do I think this?
Peter,
Well, who do you think
Who
the
do you
suspect
think the culprit is?
I don't remember half my dreams. Does anybody else remember their dreams? Because I feel like if I got asked about my dream in Somnium, I wouldn't remember shit. Like they'd ask, did you see anyone at this time? And I'd have to say, no, I don't. I don't remember anything because I don't remember my dreams most of the time.
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
Oh, the plot thickens.
What?
I'm kidding.
I remember nightmares. I think because the nightmares have a lasting effect on me. The dreams that I remember usually make me feel like an emotion very strongly. So like, I think if the dream makes me really happy, I have the tendency to remember those dreams more. And if the dream scares me a lot, like nightmares do, I have the tendency to remember those more too. Peter is standing with his hands in his pockets. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. I'm still gonna cough though. Wait, how come, Kabi-sama? Why?
Iba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain.
Oh yeah, I'm fine, Riku. I just had something caught in my throat.
During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium.
Okay.
Part of Iba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Iba is so dumb.
Oh! That's rude!
Don't call me dumb.
You tell him. Weird and or unpleasant dreams.
Hey,
Oh, I'm
Pewter,
sorry to hear
when we were
that.
in Somnium
That kind of
earlier,
sucks.
Iba was in human form.
See, boss, that sounds like it would be a really good dream, not a nightmare, because I love Sableye, but I'm sorry that you had that dream. Should have been my dream.
She's never looked like that before.
That was Iba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
Well,
Aw.
part of that was my taste.
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
She designed everything to his
Pewter,
taste.
Iva's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something.
Uh-huh.
I consider Kaname Date to be my best. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
She wanted to look attractive for Date.
Why would that make me happy?
Interesting. Can I still talk to him? No, I can't. All right. Let's go talk to Boss. I want her dress. Okay. About Mizuki's muteness. I don't know, although I don't think it matters
Yeah,
now. She's not
I'm
mute
glad
anymore.
she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her.
I think if I could find her dress, I would definitely want it, but just not that low cut. That V-neck is so low cut. It's like getting dangerously close to like her belly button.
Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect
I
her.
know. I will protect her. I'll protect her with my whole life.
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right?
Were they a good vivid dreams, Tisk, or were they scary? I hope they were good for you. I feel like having intense, like, scary vivid dreams is a little hard to deal with, especially if you have them regularly. I have seen that, Boss. Some look nice, but I feel like those type of V-cuts are for, like, special occasions, you know? Because most of the dresses I see with that type of V-cut are, like, fancy dresses or, like, red carpet dresses. Not really, like, dresses you wear out and about. Ah, okay. Mostly good? I'm glad that they were mostly good.
Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Poor Mizuki. That's gotta be... I know she went through that same dialogue, but when Hitomi was the one who got her to speak, it's still so sad. Let's see what else.
No need to report specific. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it
Yeah.
all recorded.
Okay.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Pewter is
Anyway,
dangerously
we know about
smart.
the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Is it you, boss? Is it you?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
We did say there may be a traitor, so I'm actually kind of concerned, like, who the traitor would be.
This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got
No,
to the
she did
scene,
not.
it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
So, a Cyclops serial killer. That's what we're
Anyway.
looking for.
I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Yes, I will return to the scene of the crime. Someone took Date's eye. Cyclops killer, dude. Cyclops killer. For a while you had hallucinations? Oh, okay. Interesting. That is so scary. I would be terrified. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Tisk. That would absolutely freak me out. Like, I think I would have just screamed really loud. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. Hey, Plume! So what you missed is actually we got an ending, I believe. So we got like a route ending and we had to go back and pick a different route ending. So now that that's happened, we are now starting a different path and trying new things. But yeah, that's basically what happened. This time we managed to get Mizuki talking again. You actually didn't miss that much. It sounds like you missed a lot, but you really didn't, because the minute that we had to go try to find Iris, we found her dead again. And it just immediately cut and said that we had to pick a different part in the flowchart. So that's what we did. And now we got Mizuki talking. But yeah, it's been really sad. Okay, so there's the cityscape. What else is there to look at? That is what happened, yeah, Tisk. But I'm so sorry you had to go through that, because I can imagine how scary that must be, and especially like having to explain that to people, that's gotta be a little terrifying. Here's the horse turned upside down. It looks like a sad, overturned insect. Let's ask Mizuki some questions. They were only in the dark. Ah, I see, okay.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me.
Watching you?
He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella. But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
I think she did the right thing, but still.
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly.
Hello, Tisk's cat. How are you?
This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here.
Yeah, Plume, seriously. I don't blame her for hiding it all.
The only happy memories I really have are from here.
Okay, well, this is just getting sadder. Mizuki only had happy memories here. And now she's just gonna have this horrible memory of finding her mom dead here? Like, that's
Memories
so sad.
of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Oh, that's so sad.
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki is looking behind the bush. I guess I should check it out. Let's go past the bush.
What's past here?
Find out that Mom's paying attention. Gotta give the cat pats.
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
The
it
subway?
has, of course, closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
I want to defend Mizuki with my
The
life.
surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
That makes sense. Hey, Texas, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How's your day?
The subway.
What'd you do today?
Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
Okay, nice.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Okay, a railroad crossing. Railroad
Iba,
crossing.
do me a favor.
Oh, nice, Texas. Well, we got our first flowchart ending today. You missed that. That's all you missed.
Can you see
And now
if
we're
any
doing
cars were
another
driving on that
flowchart
surface street
path.
last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something.
It was not a good ending, I don't think. Because Iris died twice and Date screamed, and then it said the case is still
I
unsolved.
picked up a single vehicle traversing that street
So
last
it was
night.
sad.
A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration.
Wait, twice?
database to
Yeah,
find
she
the owner.
died twice. All right, let's see if we can find this
Who was
black
it?
SUV.
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father,
They want Renju to be the suspect so bad.
Renju Okiura.
But what if Renju got a text too?
So let me get this straight.
But, Argent, basically, we saw Iris die in a Somnium. Then we found Iris's corpse. Then we did a sync with someone else who we thought killed Iris. And after that sync occurred, Iris was alive again. So it was weird. It's a very weird thing. That's how hardcore Iris dies. She does it twice. Seriously. But we're gonna see what happens.
Drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel.
Texas, we continued from when I didn't get Mizuki to talk. We went back all the way that far and then fixed her aphonia. And so now she can talk again.
Stopped at the closed down station and carried Mom's body to the park.
I can't
We made
prove
her
it was
talk,
Renju.
yeah.
There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks.
That they
That
did.
explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
I am not so certain either, but isn't it possible if Mizuki got a text that Renju also got a text?
Either way,
Like,
I
why
have to
would
talk
they
to
want...
Renju.
Why would somebody want Mizuki to come by, but not like another family member? It's
And
possible.
you can help me find him.
I don't know if that's what's gonna happen, but I'm just like, maybe that's why he was there.
I don't want to say anything.
Why did he go out of his way to avoid the cameras? We don't know if it was him that went out of his way to avoid the cameras, boss. She said that they could only find one car on the cameras. And it was Renju's. In my other playthrough, wasn't Renju the one who took 89? Yes. Yes, he was. But I don't know if that automatically makes him guilty. That should be a redeem. We know Renju is suspicious. Like, I do think he's suspicious, but I don't know if he murdered.
I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. But just because he's suspicious of some things doesn't mean that he's a murderer, you know? I don't know if he murdered. I also feel like
Mizuki.
that's really obvious.
Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology.
That's mean to say about Pewter.
Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
Thank you, Texas. I try. I get a little too into detective games.
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in
Oh,
something
he means
serious.
Oda. Never mind. I was like, damn, that's mean to Pewter. Pewter doesn't deserve that.
Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it.
Thanks, Texas. You hear that, world? I'm smart.
It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah.
Hey, leave Charmander alone. Don't you talk shit. Don't you talk shit on Charmander. You can pick Charmander first and still rule the Pewter Gym. There's no such thing as being late, Texas. You are welcome to come in and watch at any time. Don't ever think that you're being late. But we're almost at the 2-hour mark. I won't be streaming for as long as I did on Sunday today because I work tomorrow. So the most that I would probably do is like 2.5 to 3 hours. That's what I usually do on weekdays. What's wrong with Charmander? Nothing. Charmander's a great little Pokemon. Boss is a hater.
My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me.
Aww.
I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there.
Oh, sad.
Mizuki must have been worried
No,
about being alone.
Texas, you don't have to apologize. It's all good. I don't want people to ever feel like they always have to be here at the start. Like, is that nice? Absolutely. But you are all welcome to come in and leave, like, as you please. I don't expect people to always be here the whole time, you know? I totally understand that everyone has other things that they need to do, so you don't have to apologize. Except your mods. There's a few of you for that reason, though, so that if any of you are ever busy, it's okay. But I do appreciate that my mods try to be here. Pretty much every stream, I really do appreciate it. Rock beats fire, fire beats grass. Thus, Charmander loses to Pewter. You see, boss, that's just because you don't know how to pick Charmander as your starter. I've definitely won every single time at Pewter Gym, even though I've picked Charmander as my starter. You're valid, Texas. Hi, Zaruda. How are you? Welcome. You just need a Mankey. True. Or you just need any, like, other type. You can pick Charmander and not use it at Pewter. Fire starters for life. Except for Rowlet.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again.
Damn. Shots fired.
That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're
Uh-oh.
sure?
Well, I don't know.
See, I went with Froakie in that generation, I believe. I went with Rowlet. Rowlet is the best Pokemon starter ever in my mind. Because it looks like a barn owl. And then it gets to be Grass Ghost. So it won my heart.
But it couldn't be him.
What's the water one? I don't remember.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the mess. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it.
Somebody stole his car. Poplio? There we go, Draco.
Not Daddy.
Poplio cute.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Okay. Also, how you doing, Draco? Can we get a shout out for Draco,
Think about a week
please?
ago, when I went to hang out at Lemon Escape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't
Thank you,
come to see
Butter.
in the
Appreciate
hospital, did he?
you.
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That's kind of
That
fucked
is
up.
very unusual.
That is pretty fucked up. Work's been really draining. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your work gets better. I remember one week you had like a really
don't
tough
remember.
week
It
at
was a
work,
while
so I
ago.
hope it gets better soon. Just got back from dinner. Welcome back. Rowlet was my favorite starter in that generation for
What
sure.
about you?
What about me?
You try calling him.
Boss, why are you sorry? What happened?
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Nope. Renju is kind of a fucked up parent. Like, he seems to care more about Iris than he does his own daughter, which is
Dante,
kind of shitty.
Incoming call from the boss.
Oh, yeah, Draco. That's really rough. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Connected.
That's always a problem.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva.
Shoko more fucked up? Well, from that one sink, yeah, I would agree.
Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night.
I liked X and Y. I know a lot of people didn't like X and Y, but I liked it a lot.
He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
Okay, so Renju looks
No,
really
not one we can
suspicious right now, but it just seems like a bit too convenient. I thought X and Y was good. Like, it's not the best generation in my mind by any means, but I didn't think it's as bad as people make it out to be, you know?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Fair. It was your first, so you really enjoyed it. As you should. It was good. I'm fine, Zaruda. I'm also just vibing and chilling today. Thank you for asking. What you gonna be working on tonight? Or are you gonna be playing games? Team Flare was so meh. The game is like 6 out of 10. I still enjoyed it though. I don't think it's a bad game. I also, I got my first shiny in X and Y. That wasn't like part of the plot. Cause like, you know how Red Gyarados is part of the plot, but it's a shiny. What was the name of it? Hold on, I'll check really quick. I forget what it's called, but it was a Pokemon from that generation. The one that looks like a little plague doctor. I forget what it was called, though. I cannot remember for the life of me. Spritzy! Yes, I got a shiny Spritzy. That's what it was. Hello, String Stalker. Welcome. Final Fantasy XIV Online. Let's go. Are you playing 14 right now? It was pink, or was it pink or purple? Purple? I think it was purple. I think it was purple. I forget what that normally looks like. It's normally pink, right? Yeah, it's normally pink, and I think the shiny's purple. And so I loved it. I'm checking right now, but I'm pretty sure the shiny was purple. Yeah, the shiny's purple. So it was my favorite little friend. Made me really happy. Are you trying to get the Final Fantasy 15 collab, String Stalker?
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Well, thanks, Renju. About Renju's alibi.
Shogo's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy 15 collab started in 14, so if you want to get the car, you gotta hop on that now. Sun and Moon, I loved Mimikyu. I also loved that Ghost, not Jim, but Ghost Trial in general. Thanks, Paradox, for the follow. Appreciate it.
That means no one can back up his story.
Okay.
No, I told you he vanished.
You have zero interest in the mount, but the glamour, yes. Go work for that glamour.
Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. I didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Maybe he went to Mama. I can see Boss through my left eye. Aiba is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone, never cared for them. But Aiba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. The thing that was the best thing about Sun and Moon, though, was no more HMs. We needed that for a long time. No worries, Paradox. I hope you enjoy the emotes, though. Oh, okay, String Stalker. I don't have anyone at that high of a level yet. Yes, from Alola on. We really just needed HMs gone for a long time. I'm kind of sad that we had a lot of remakes before they decided to get rid of HMs, because there's a lot of the earlier generations that I wish would get remade without HMs. The story was good. I liked it. She doesn't see what I see. Diamond and Pearl should be cool. The remakes. So last night you made Princess Ruto's boobs, animated it, and gave it to Faye. Duh. Ruto's boobs of all things. Now you want Broly. You know what that means, Sean. We have to get you Broly. That's what that means. Make sure you ask Kagame for his real name. Okay. Hang up the phone.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
I love that that's
Where the
why
hell
you
did
made it,
Renju
though,
go?
Zaruda. That makes me happy. Although Ruto is honestly really scary, and I prefer Lulu from Majora's Mask.
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Sunpoke?
Oh, Sunfish Pocket.
Sunfish
Renju was telling me
Pocket.
about that place.
Learn some things about how it works. How does it work?
It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Of all things, hey. It do be
I
like
found
that.
it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Alright, let's go to Sunfish Pocket. She's platinum there but doesn't know the name. She might not even care. It's just what some place her dad owns. Also, keep in mind she might just be platinum because her dad owns it. I wonder if like she's not even really like platinum because of... You were typing that too? It's a common thought that we all have. You bond it with someone else and it gains their levels. Oh, that is kind of OP. Wow, that is super OP. Buddy from work got you hooked on this game and now you invest... Oh, gosh. That's how 14 is. Somebody gets you hooked on it. Wait, what? Can Mizuki get a break, please? This is her dad. This is Renju.
Renju.
This girl's gonna have trauma up the wazoo. Like this... Can any amount of therapy fix that? I don't even know. I don't even know if any amount of therapy. That poor kid. Literally back-to-back days, she finds her parents dead. Like that. He was alive in the other timeline. Well, not in this one. Also, we didn't actually succeed in finding him in the other
look awful.
timeline.
Have you been sleeping any?
That was insane. We can't see the nice hip bones. Well, that hurt. Saruta, that's so odd. But did you dream of Ruto's boobs? Now we all need to know. I hope not, but... Ruto's scary. Mizuki's going to turn out like Samus. Samus had both hers killed right in front of her. Okay. You know what? I like that positive thinking. We're gonna go with that. Mizuki is also strong as hell. Like, she's really buff, so I agree. You did not, but for the memes, let's say I did. Okay, we'll pretend. I got you.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
I forgot that Renju is Date's best friend. That was heavy. No, it didn't let me do the mannequin thing. I decided to try. Honestly, Tisk, her outfit's kind of cool on its own. I don't even think she needs a special outfit.
Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
Can we go support Mizuki? I like Boss's outfit a lot, but can we go talk to Mizuki? You mean a mech suit? Oh, that's fair.
She's sleeping at the
I
hospital.
thought you meant the Zero suit. Because anytime people talk to me about Samus, they usually mean her Zero suit. He did, boss. Saruta did draw the boobs.
They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
I guess on the bright side, even though there really is no bright side to having both your parents married. Wow, there is a bright side there. Also, what just happened? Hello, relax. Whatever. There really should. I have divorced parents. No, I'm just kidding. I do, but that's not the point. The point is, that's fair, Plume. I personally prefer the mech suit over her Zero suit. I think it looks way cooler. I like that we got to see what Samus looks like underneath the mech suit, but you get what I mean. Like, I prefer the mech suit. Please, God. Why do I say stupid shit? Okay, but here's what I meant. There's no bright side to having both your parents murdered in front of you, okay? And having their eye ripped out. But at least she didn't like Renju a lot. Like, she obviously had the attachment to him because he was her dad. But we can at least find comfort in knowing that she didn't really care for her dad that much, and maybe not even her mom that much, because her mom treated her kind of bad, it seems. I don't know anymore, because it seems like the pathings are different in different ways, but I don't know. Yes, exactly, Tisk, exactly. I'm reaching. I'm just trying to find some happiness, and there is none. I'm grasping at straws right now. Okay?
You were the first on the scene.
At least
so
her murdered
you know this better than anyone. But
at least she's a little
Renju
free.
Was murdered.
She was living with Date, so it's okay.
No way this is a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
No happiness. This isn't a Yoko Taro game. Well, it's definitely not, because there's humor.
A serial
like really
killer.
funny humor. Not saying that Yoko Taro isn't funny,
killer.
but like there's barely any, you know, haha moments.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Now she owns a super rich company and can be adopted by Date and Hitomi as better parents. I guess, but I think only one of them could be her legal guardian, right?
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak.
That's scary.
The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago.
Drakengard 3 was actually pretty funny. It's so hard to play those games. Also, Freakish, I don't know if I said hi, how are you earlier, so hi, how are you? I'm glad that the West kept Metroid profitable then, because Metroid seems like a cool series.
Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Yes, that is the murder she was talking about that she kept hidden from us.
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Tell me about the incident.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings.
That's the name that you have for it? Like, as of yesterday? Because how would you know to call it the original Cyclops kill unless there were... I'm not going to question
to
it.
Distinguish it from this new one.
Right? Like, I'm like, why did you name it original? The original. We just knew there would be a copycat in the future. Hi, Nicole and Pat. How are you? This is AI the Somnium Files. That's Boss. How are you doing? What you up to? I think Date would be her guardian. Is this a new game? This game actually came out in 2019. But it's another visual novel. It's really cool. It's a mystery visual novel. Think of it kind of like Danganronpa, but not really, because there's no chapters or like class trials after every chapter. It's more so like long running. And there's different routes and different paths to take. So depending on like how you act in certain parts or like what you do in certain parts, you create a different path. And what I like about it is you can go back to different paths after you finish one and do the different decisions to unlock more paths without having to restart the game, which is kind of cool. So if you're looking for another fun visual novel to play, you should definitely play it. Yeah, it is really cool. It also, what Sean said, it is very funny. It's been honestly really hilarious. Like, there was a part in the game where we distracted someone with a, what was it? By, like, shooting lingerie into the street. And they looked at the lingerie and got distracted. So there's a lot of funny stuff. It is a mystery novel, yeah. So you're trying to solve a murder. But it's really good. It's really fun. Panties and porn. Yep. That's what we distracted people who were shooting at us with. I'm not even kidding. Like, people were shooting at us and we distracted them by, like, shooting a porno magazine vending machine and shooting lingerie off a clothing hanger. So, like, there's a lot of really funny moments in this game. This is the best day of my life. It's great. It's definitely rated mature, but it's really great. Hi, Freakish. It's a gift from the heavens, yes.
It was 6 years ago in October.
But then who did they
found
murder
in the
then?
mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
Okay.
But they did have two things in common. They were all young women.
How do you fast forward time to the future? You don't. I still have to finish this one. We can't fast forward yet.
And?
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
The Cyclops killer.
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press.
Why would it mean that, boss?
I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops.
Yeah, but so is Renju, technically. So I don't think the connection is necessarily...
Hence the name,
the
Cyclops Killer.
You know? 2D platformers and Metroidvanias do super well on Switch. Ah, probably. I just want the Breath of the Wild sequel. That was the original one. Yeah, but this might just be a copycat. True. But we also don't know, was Date attacked by the Cyclops killer? Do we know that for certain? Or are we just assuming? Thank you, Shrekian, for the host. I appreciate it. How are you?
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
They're
According
cool.
to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
We don't know anything about that. That's what I thought. I was like, I don't even think that we noticed that.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
Tired mostly, going to go rock and stone for a while. What's this game? This is a mystery visual novel where we're trying to solve a murder. It's been really fun so far. I don't know if you play visual novels, Shrekian, but you might like it. I have not, Junior. I'll check it out after stream, though. Hello, back Zach. How are you?
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Okay, let's see.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
If you liked Phoenix Wright, you'd probably like this. It's more mature, I think, than Phoenix Wright is. Like, it has more mature themes, but it's good. I'm enjoying it a lot, Zach. Thank you very much. I need to eat dinner soon myself. You got distracted by Boss's legs. Don't do that. You love this game? You and several other people in chat really like it. You can bond with Texas. You can bond with Sean. You can bond with a lot of people.
No, that's impossible.
I also am starting to really love this game, though. Basically just coasting game-wise until D2R comes out. I see. That's fair. Also, Nishiyu's Game of the Year. That's fair. You don't like this game? Texas! Boss, I hope college isn't too crazy for you. But I understand.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju
had their left?
We're missing their left eye.
So it's a copycat.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent.
This is graphic.
The original Cyclops killer removed the
Wait,
eyes
what?
after
Ryaka?
the victims were killed.
Ryaka! Oh my god! Ryaka, thank you for the raid! Oh my goodness. Hello! Switch Axe Daddy raid. Oh my god. Nicole and Pat! Oh my god, I love y'all. Thank you so much. You can't play a lot due to college. Oh, I'm sorry, Freakish. I wish college wasn't so busy for y'all. Ryaka, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? Were you playing... Oh, you're playing GU today. I was going to ask if you were playing Unite. How was GU? Hi, Ramika. How are you? Hello, West One Perez. Hello, Crimson Skullcrawler. Thank you all for being a part of the raid. Everybody from Ryaka's raid, hello. My name is Elise. Oh my god, I just dropped my controller almost. I'm a variety streamer. I play mostly story-heavy games. Usually visual novels, turn-based RPGs, or action RPGs. I also play a lot of Monster Hunter, usually. So if that's your jam, hello and welcome. Right now we're playing AI the Somnium Files, which is a mystery visual novel that's very funny, but is a little graphic and very mature. So if you're concerned about that, just an FYI, a warning.
I'm Gone, and I'm Killua, and this
Hi,
is our Hunterpedia. Today we're talking about a dumb bitch. Dumb bitch. That's you.
But hello and welcome. Hello, Katanyag. Hello, welcome. I hope I said that right. But yeah, if that is your jam, hello and welcome. Yes. I also have very crazy sound redeems that everyone loves to spam, and I hope you all like them. But yeah, we're investigating a murder now. So I hope you all enjoy it.
You smell that? Smells like a little bitch in here.
Oh my god. Cowabummer. I love the cowabummer
Choco
for
and
some
Renju
reason.
were both still alive.
But Ryaka, I hope your hunts went well. Thank you so much. You fell asleep on stream and the raid woke you up. Good morning. The sun is shining. The tank is clean. All right, let's see.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy.
How is
Maybe they're just
everyone
doing
doing
things a little
today?
differently
Thanks
now.
for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
God damn. How's everyone doing today?
Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date. I can't say anymore.
Why?
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
God damn it. How can it be a national secret? That
Date,
doesn't make
please
sense.
forget about it.
You started stream early today, so you have the chance to read. Aww, well, I'm glad that you picked me. Also, I love that I'm classified as a non-degen. That's beautiful. I'm putting that on my resume. National what? It's a national security. But for some reason, me, a detective, the only person who can, like, use the sink, can't know? Okay, fuck y'all, though, right? Like, what the hell? Why is my boss so rude? The FYI redeem reminds me of when Date beat Iris at Rock, Paper, Scissors. It does! But that's from Brotherhood. That's from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood bloopers.
I told you already,
That's
you
what
don't
that's
need to know
from.
anything about that case to investigate this one.
Elise is a degen. I'm not a degen. I'm a gremlin, okay? Get it right. Okay? They're different.
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Degenerate gremlin.
Iva,
Okay, damn.
Bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note.
I see
on the
how it
internet.
is.
Only amateur theories. All lacking
Amateur
credibility
theories?
and evidence.
Damn it.
That's so sad. Thank you, West Juan Perez, for the follow. I appreciate it. Does she look like a degenerate too? Do I look like a wait, don't answer that. Actually, wait, don't answer that. I don't want to know. Because she should. God damn it. Fuck. All right. It's fine. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. If that's my identity, so be it. No more than me. Thank you, Plume. So we're not going to learn anything about the Cyclops serial killing other than what she said. Okay. Hi, Maury. How are you? Good to see you. What you doing today? Why are you here anyway? That sounds kind of mean.
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
I see. You seem troubled.
2 murders, one right after the other.
Both
How could I not
Mizuki's
be?
parents. Kind of messed up, actually.
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
Why
So
are they
perhaps,
targeting them
Mr. Date,
specifically?
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I gotta go. Oh no, run. We gotta get out of here. That seems really rude, actually. Is he saying that I think Aiba's not good enough? That seems kind of fucked up. This doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. But don't worry about it.
Only a joke.
Pewter's like, haha,
I'm
just
too
kidding.
tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
I hope Iris does not die in this route.
You lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later.
Iris. I hope Iris doesn't die, and I don't want Mizuki to lose another person. I feel like that would break my heart.
We have been together for more than 5 years.
Pewter looks surprisingly serious. Do I talk to Boss some more? Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
A-set, you bet.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
This is actually kind of sad. They're just like, hey, we know your best friend just died, but we need you to continue your work.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
Okay, Boss is looking out for
I'm
me,
fine. Let's go, Aiba.
Understood.
I feel like we should take a break. Maybe just chill, you know? This seems a little heavy. Tell everybody I'm on my way. New friendships and places
the vehicle
to see.
is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No.
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
What, is Mizuki back there or something? Hold on. Can I check passenger seat? The passenger seat. No one is sitting in it. How do I... Hello? The steering wheel. Oh yeah, Mizuki's back there. There she is. I'm like, how do I look back there?
Mizuki!
This should tell you I don't drive a lot. I don't drive a lot. I drive barely ever. I was right. Look at me, I'm big brain. Oh yeah, by the way, that is a rule in the stream for everybody who's new to the stream. If I am okay with backseating, I will ask a question and then I will say D's nuts. And if I say D's nuts, then you can backseat. But if I don't say D's nuts, you cannot backseat. That's the rule. Thank you for your time.
Eyes forward, stupid.
It's our backseat safety rule. Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. Just an FYI for all your hangs. Remember, it has to be D's nuts. Exactly. Thank you, Texas. You get it. Yeah, how did she get in my car?
I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes.
Wow, we're really bad at this.
Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little
Tis,
more
what do you mean?
apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my
You're
car.
fine. I didn't even realize you backseat. Did you even say anything? That I don't even think I read what you said. Oh, I didn't even read that. I didn't even read that. I clicked that on my own. I didn't even read what you said. No, the game didn't crash. It just pauses every time I alt-tabbed.
Mizuki does raise a valid point.
Sometimes I miss messages in chat, so if I have to alt-tab and scroll up, but I missed Mir. So I didn't even see that. But yeah, preferably, I don't want to be guided on what to click unless I ask.
If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
Let's see. Boss, there is no receptionist here. Control yourself.
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
There is in my heart. She's always with you. I see, I see. Nice weather we're having. Why would I do the small talk with her? Wait, what?
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult. Shouldn't you know that already?
Wait, what? Shimizu! Shimizu, thank you for the raid. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Shimizu, how was your stream? Wait, Ninja Gaiden. I've never played Ninja Gaiden before. But yeah, if you notice that the game goes silent, it's not crashing. It's just that I alt-tabbed. Hello, Shimizu. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Hold on real quick. Everybody from Shimizu's stream. My hair has a mind of its own at the moment. Thank you for being here. I'm Elise. I'm a variety streamer. I stream mostly story-heavy games, visual novels, turn-based RPGs, and action RPGs. So if that's your jam, hello and welcome. I also play a lot of Monster Hunter sometimes. But yeah, if that's your jam, hello and welcome. Thank you for the raid, Shimizu. I appreciate it. Hope your stream went well. Hope Ninja Gaiden is fun. I've heard good things. Thank you, Tisk. Plot twist, she's a robot? I hope not. Oh, I wish I could fix it, but I don't actually know. You got confused. Oh, wait, you actually continued on Master Ninja difficulty so far and you died like 20 times. What are the different difficulties? What Texas said, if you played the game before.
If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn.
Well, she kind of has a point, actually.
I ditched the hospital.
Is it... So, what would you compare Ninja Gaiden to? Because I've heard people compare it to Dark Souls, but it seems like it's more like Nioh. There's normal, hard, very hard, Master Ninja, and Ultimate Ninja. What do Master Ninja and Ultimate Ninja do? Sounds really crazy. Ninja Gaiden is more similar to DMC. I see. Okay. Never played DMC. Why is your hair blue? No. No. Actually, but there could be an interesting story behind it. Except for that her mom had blue hair, so it's really hack and slash.
They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't. Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day.
Let her hang
out.
out,
right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
Maybe she would.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
This poor girl, but I kind of admire like her wanting to be a part of the investigation and help, I guess. Like it's nice that she wants to help out. I just want to give Mizuki a hug. Bosses can basically one-shot you. Yikes, that sounds intense. I'm wishing you good luck, because that sounds like something I would never be able to do. This heat, though. Californians, we would waste time talking about the weather. It's like always the same.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Mizuki is strong, but I don't know. I don't know if that means that she's emotionally strong right now. You know, like I think she is because she's not mute again, but I'm also just concerned for her because she lost both her parents.
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Pop off!
Sounds
Go,
pretentious
Mizuki.
To me. Hey, about Renju.
I would definitely be in the mindset of wanting to find the person, but that's just because I'm obsessed with being a detective. I feel like that would be my driving force. Emotionally, she must be hurting. She probably is, yeah.
Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Hey, Derpy, how are you? Welcome.
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
She can bench a lot, yeah, that's true.
Shoko had a secret?
Isn't she gonna... She's gonna be the main protagonist of the sequel, so maybe she will be a detective. What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
I did know that. I'm doing all right, Derpy. Thank you for asking. What were you up to today? How's your day been?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
Damn, her mom sucked.
She got really rich like that.
You already know she's the main protag? Well, yeah, I saw the announcement, and I recognized the character. So yeah, I do know she's the main protag. Maybe, Plume, maybe. You've been playing it since it released on PS4? Oh, okay. I've never played them before, and I thought about getting the collection, but we'll see.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
Today was a day of work and sushi. Sushi sounds good.
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Is this where we're gonna meet MoMA?
All known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have.
Oh, I won't watch the trailer, Nishu. I knew not to. But I'll watch it after I finish this game.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
Where MoMA at?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
Damn,
You've always got
Mizuki.
something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Damn. Mizuki a smartass, but I like her.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Pop off! Woo! My God! Wow!
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a sixth grader.
Goddamn! She's killing him! Holy shit! This girl is so good!
Hey.
Welcome to the Mizuki fan club. Population, all of us right now.
What are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert.
God.
And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
She's great. Give him a gallon of aloe, he needs it. Oh my God.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey,
you tell him,
started
Mizuki. She's 12. She's 12, Zaruda. She's like his adopted daughter. Think like Ciri and Geralt. From Witcher. Adopted daughter, basically.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
That's like 3 roasts. It's okay. Just clip the best one, you know? She got that mouth at 12. I think everyone kind of starts getting that mouth at 12. That's when you're in middle school and you're just an asshole. I played Witcher 3. Yeah, I loved Witcher 3. That's one of my favorite games. Good game. But, yeah, I think that's when people start becoming their sassy teen selves, you know? Thank you. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Damn!
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please, let us through.
Ask for a name for the police officer? Okay. Isn't season 2 of The Witcher December? I think it is. You gotta look forward to it, y'all. December 17th, let's go.
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Kagami, okay.
It's Kagami. Kagami? I told you, it's Kagami!
We're gonna keep trying this. I, of course, remembered his name. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami, and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Oh my god, he's on my side! I love it.
No, not these past few days.
I thought so.
God, this game is amazing. I can't...
Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
I feel like this game has so much replayability because if you missed, even if you finish all of the different paths, right? Like, if you miss dialogue options, you could go back and do those dialogue options. Do it everywhere you see them. Okay, I will.
No, we didn't find anything today.
You took Ultimate Mizuki in Discord. Valid. I hope he finds some clues. Beer keg. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
Yikes. Okay. The menu and table. The store's
Dragon's
menu.
Palace pasta. 1,800 yen. 1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Kagami for Smash. Nah, Aiba for Smash. A table. I can't find any clues on it. Okay. Oil drum. This oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters.
Kind of fucked up to have an oil drum in a sea-based cafe, like a sea-themed cafe. Damn. Okay, I see how it is.
Approximately 44 pounds when empty.
That's a little too real for me.
Let me check inside.
Ouch. MoMA for Smash? Wait, actually, hold on. But what would he do? What would his moves be? Ooh, is that the watch?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Oh, the cute little mermaids. He finds out you have your date with Iris and busts out his gun. Oh, I see.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it.
Hunter for Smash, that'd be cool too. I would be down for that. There's a lot of little details. Yeah, I think that's why I think this game has so much more replayability than I ever imagined.
But how did this get here?
Because there's so much that you can miss. All right, so we got that. Wait, I can still click it? Okay. Why can I still click it? Is that why? Is it now gonna... Yeah, okay, perfect. I was like, wait, I don't want it to keep saying it. You put receptionist and boss. I put boss on my wish list. I'm gonna put, I think Mizuki on my wish list for Mudai. Aiba and Date are already claimed. Can you take a guess who already claimed them in the server in Mudai? Take a guess. I wonder who it could be. I wonder. The best was when we first started playing this game on stream, he went into the Mudai like gacha commands and put I'm Aiba and was like, just in case you all thought that you could get her. Nope. A doorway to the kitchen. Nobody gonna claim Oda. Fuck Oda.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
No one wants Oda.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
You got receptionist already? Goddamn. The autopsy report. Oh my god.
But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself.
That's disgusting. Also, thank you, Zeri, for the stretch and water reminder. Truly, everyone does hate Oda, actually. But that's victim's intestines? Boss really got her. That's fitting.
Likely that Renju was killed somewhere
But I
else.
need to get Boss. I'll fight the world. But I actually want Kaido first, so.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
Who's Oda? Who knows?
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Wow.
Aiba, can you recall the time
No,
we
I'm
discovered
Boss.
the
You must
corpse?
have your namesake. That's too damn bad. Nope. You don't get that. Also, she's not your namesake. You had it before.
Of course.
Ah! This is so graphic. Yikes.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
That's so sad. Well, at least we know that it's not Renju in this case who murdered Shoko, because it seems like he was murdered by the same person.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Tisk, I'm gonna be honest. We need to do like a reset of the waifu trading in Discord, because if you join now, a lot of people are claimed already, because it's been going on for a few months at this point, so a lot of waifus are already claimed. Waifu what? Derpy, in our Discord, we have the waifu trading, the Mudai bot, where you can claim waifus and husbandos and stuff. You need to reset that pretty often. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably reset it, I think, in the next, like, week or so. I've thought about it. Just because we've had so much, and I think it will revive it. You had no idea that was a bot? It is, yeah.
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
Well, boss, what I may do is I can always just Thanos snap and just force divorce like half of the waifus and husbandos, but I think you can have her for like a week and that's fine, you know? I think it'll be okay. I think you'll be all right. We'll see. Might be easier if I just say we started at the beginning of next month, like in October. Balanced as all things should be, uwu, yeah.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Strangled to death. But we're gone then? True? That's true. How about at the end of the month, September 30th, before I fly out? Butter can reset it. There we go. Butter has us handled. Because technically any admin can do it, so I think Butter or Grace could reset it if we needed them to, while Quinn and I are gone. I think Butter is okay with fake gory, just not real gory. Like real life gory things. Okay, so you're strangled to death.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m.
Don't trust me to abuse it to keep receptionists. Boss, not allowed. We just forced divorce her from you if you tried to do that.
You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse.
Imagine it's pink. There you go. Yeah, imagine the pink blood.
The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw.
Oh, I didn't even think about it like that.
Was strung up on one of the ceiling beams.
Yikes.
There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. Is there anything else to investigate, or is that it? Looks like that is it.
Is that a...
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
I forgot. We haven't examined the trident before.
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Okay, trident doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. Chair. Butter and Boss are planning something. Nah, I think we're safe. But thank you for volunteering to reset it. That might be what we do, just so that if we get anybody at the end of the, like before the end of the month, people have them for like a brief period of time. I still have time to get Kaido, etc. The club is located on the 2nd floor of the building.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management.
Okay.
According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the 2nd floor only once.
No, boss, I was saying that it would be reset at the beginning of October. But yeah, you guys will all play. Oh, that's what you meant. You'll play the reset version while we're all gone. I'm not going to be gone all of October. I'm only going to be gone from October 1st to the 11th, boss. I'll be back.
At 8:55 p.m., the weight of the car's cargo was...
Wait, hold on. The weight of the car's cargo is...
approximately 310 pounds.
No, it's not. Elise who? I'll miss you all. No, we're gone. Oh, that's it. I'm being... I'm being taken. Sean's not gonna let me return.
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Poor Mizuki. It was nice meeting you two. Thank you.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Damn, he's gonna like time you out in like 2 seconds, Riku. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones that that message is about to get deleted. Like I can just feel it, you know? I have like this sense. Telling Quinn to dress up as Angie for Halloween? Yes.
Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you.
Okay.
Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Nala can be a Tua. Whoa, whoa.
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
It's not deleted. Damn, I was wrong. Didn't even delete Butter's message. Wait, whoa. Wait, how is he Angie? Hold on. He can't? Oh, that's right. He can't delete your message. I don't know. I did not think that Angie was really underrated. I feel like Angie was just okay. I've actually played old school RuneScape more recently than Sean has. Oh no, we already investigated this. Huh, did I miss something here? Oh, I did, the left eye.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Okay. Kitchen window. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. Oop. Light. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue. Pictures. There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
Creeper.
I agree.
They're funny. Pictures of maids on display. Okay. Doorway. The elevator stopped on the 2nd floor. Blah, 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 blah. Damn, when Aiba goes into... He kind of deserves it, though. They would be great friends. I feel like they kind of could be. Security camera.
Aiba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
Oh, wow, okay.
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
That's kind of fucked up.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Like who, Mizuki? Who do you want to talk to?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Okay, that's a good point. Does she want to talk to Iris, though?
Yeah.
Boss, no. Only one person gets that description. That's your receptionist.
Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here, too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris
You
is
missed
into a lot of
receptionist
things.
lady already. We haven't seen her at all in this route yet. So maybe we'll see her soon. She can't be dead again? I hope not. I don't think she'd be dead right away, at least. We haven't even talked to her yet.
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
How about Nota? I don't want to talk to him at all. Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble.
Matsushita.
Let's head out.
Okay.
I'm hungry. I guess let's go to Lemniscate first. Oh, excuse me? Yes. This is so that you guys can all see the receptionist and have your moment, you know?
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Wow.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki,
What?
do you know this guy?
What?
Yeah.
Can you introduce me, please?
Oh my god.
Surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Date's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
I was hoping we could, like, talk to it there. Let's see.
Yeah, totally.
Who this woman? This is the receptionist. She doesn't even have a name.
You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know?
Oh
Like,
my
what are
god.
even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But I was kind of lucky in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking
She's known
about
as
it,
breasts.
you know? Feels like we're old alumni or
Y'all.
something.
She is known as receptionist. Be kind to her.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
No, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over. We might get absorbed by another office. Just
Oh, wow.
when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up?
The wiki says she has a name. Oh, maybe we can ask her her name.
So, anyway,
at some point.
Tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like?
Oh, God.
Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
Oh, my God.
Well, we could go out sometime.
Oh.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
Oh, God.
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground
Wow,
studio.
dude. What? Yeah! What happened? Wow, dude. Wow, you could do it, Zelda, if you wanted to. Feel free. You would make Boss's day.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
Mizuki said,
This
wow,
can wait until
dude.
she's done.
Thought you were also saying wow, dude, at something. I was like, what?
For sure.
What?
For sure.
For sure? As in, I got you?
I'm Gone, and I'm Killua, and this is our Hunterpedia. Today we're talking about a dumb bitch. Dumb bitch. That's you.
Thank you, Derpy. This is, I mean, I don't know. It's just the way that she talks is kind of killing me. For sure. For sure. Did you see Oda here?
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
Thank you, Video Game Guru, for the follow. Appreciate it.
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing.
God.
Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Boss, behave! You crazy? Oh my god. Bonk, send boss to horny jail. I took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Poor Iva. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. We get to do this again. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. Why did she sound country at the end? Derpy, please. Welcome to this game, you know. All right, beautiful people. I feel like that is the perfect place to end the stream for today. I feel like that's perfect. We got to the receptionist. It's a perfect place to end it. We're gonna end it on the breast. But thank you all for being here and hanging with me today. I will be live again tomorrow, and I will be playing Hollow Knight for the first time. So I'm very nervous and also very excited. I will be starting at 5 p.m. PST. So if you're ready to see that, for sure. I'm very excited and also scared. I haven't played a platformer type game like that, Metroidvania, in a long time. But yeah, I'll be live then. I did have a few announcements to make. So, as you can tell, this week's sub goal will be the casual Junko cosplay goal. It will be the last cosplay goal, most likely until I come back from my trip in October. We'll still have the sub goal. It just won't have an unlockable cosplay until the week of October. What is it? The week of October 12th. Reason being is because I'm running out of cosplays. So until I get and we have a few left. Like we have some Zelda cosplays to do. We have Mikan Sumiki to do. If I can find an Aiba cosplay, I'd add it. But I'm also getting a little bit of a cosplay burnout. Just a smidgen. So we're going to take a little bit of a break until I come back from the trip. And then we'll bring back the weekly sub goals. Unlockable cosplays. I'm not eloquent. I can't speak it. Doing Elise just cosplay, she's cool. I will. But yeah, we'll bring them back for October, obviously, because it's Halloween. Duh. Month of Halloween. We gotta do it. But yeah, the other announcement is that obviously from October 1st to October 11th, I will be gone. I will be visiting Quinn, aka Sean. So I will not be able to stream until I come back. I will miss you all, but I'll also be having a lot of fun. So, yeah. Sorry. But I will be back, I promise. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Let's find somebody to raid really quick. We'll pass the love on. Gotta open up my Spotify and play some music. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It looks like Alina is playing right now. I see that Alina is playing Persona 5. So I'm going to pass the love on to Alina, because I think Persona 5 has similar music to AI. So yeah, there was an outfit that we missed one week, and I don't remember which one it was. I don't think we've missed one. There was only one that I wasn't able to do, which was Kaine. But I've done all of the ones that we've had so far. It's usually just that if we don't unlock it in 1 week, we move it to the next week. But we've done almost all of them. It might just be that it didn't win the poll, if that's what you mean. But we've done all the ones so far. But yeah, let's go ahead and raid Lena. Thank you all for hanging with me today. But yeah, I do promise the cosplays will come back once I'm back from my trip. So yeah, I promise. Alrighty, if you have my raid message, you can spam this. Thank you for being you, Tis. What do you mean? Thank you all for being you. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for always supporting me. I'm a huge dingus, so I'm just glad that you all have a good time and that you're here to hang out with me. So thank you all. Have a good night. Have a good day. I will see you all tomorrow for more chaos.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Thanks, Texas. See you all. Hold on, I'll do the raid message one more time before I leave. But see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Catch you later.
You kind of smell. What the? Like a baka.